at them in this one. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy, with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
Gets it out fast. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Running inside, it's Richard. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms, and decision time for this offense. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They'll run it. It's Richard. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sacked first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught over the middle, it's Preston. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He wants to throw it. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They'll run it here on third and goal. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to...
And he's in! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute, get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Clark. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Woo. Deep. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Off play action. Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. And now the River Toads will bring the punt team onto the field. Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. On the run, it's Richard. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Pocket breaking down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Marsh. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That QB catches the ball, throws the screen right now. Maybe have a little bit of space if he can get a block. And the receiver just absolutely drops it right on the money. Bad play. Listen, this is where I'm going to my receiver like, bro, it's all right. I got you. I believe in you. I'm going to feed you more opportunities later.
The River Toads send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Run inside. It's Richard. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Beebe. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Beebe. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Indiana! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the punt. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. They make the play, force a fourth down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Makes the grab at the 10. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Back to pass, it's Hoover. He turns that loose down the right side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And as if a 60-yarder wasn't tough enough, he's not even straight on. From the right hash, he'll have to unleash a beauty. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Tulsa taking on the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Now back to your game in Bloomington. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
It's complete to the left. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Preston. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions.
Runs through a man. He might have space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Preston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now the River Toads decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. He wants it all. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback making adjustments. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Gonna let it fly, and they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Fires left. Hauls it in. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Pressure coming, and down he goes.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Rush is on him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab on the left side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The River Toads are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And they got it.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on fourth down.
The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a third and long. The offense changing the play. Looking for room. It's Martin. Runs through the tackle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
To the air, it's Hoover. That's caught. It's shot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds his big tight end. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
And the Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gives it on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.